Company, always on the run. On this episode of
Bail or Fire.
I am your host, Thundy, and I am joined by my most excellent co-host today.
I'm Shades.
I am not from Five Finger Death Punch, and I'm Dillon.
Actually, Bad Company, the original, is way better, but we are Cyber School Media, and we are here with Inpatient. Sorry about what happened last week, ladies and gentlemen. Tech stuff happens. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But luckily, it's back. We're gonna record this and get this dropped for you this week. So welcome in the Cyber School Mafia, the Council of Steves, everybody else. We're sorry we've been waiting so long to cover this. We're not gonna waste too much time getting into it, other than we probably were hanging out in the thing that Webby and Rin did this week, because, well, we'll tell you guys more about that later at the end of the video if you're interested on how we're going to move forward with the rest of the Inpatient stuff. Are you boys ready to get some Bad Company?
I've been waiting, and I am ready.
Well, to start, our boy Rin got the countdown timer for us, so we'll get started with that one. All right. Wait, the signal's gone, Dillon.
Just like my Wi-Fi.
Uh-oh. Well, I think it's safe to say we got some choreographed dancing coming up today.
You don't know that. Okay, maybe.
So that first one, I was totally expecting to see somebody fall from the roof. My nads.
Something.
And then that fourth one, wasn't there somebody that skated through the picture real quick? Like somebody in black?
Johnny Cash?
There was, I missed that. But a lot of dancing. So that means Dillon has to learn this dance today before we're done.
I gotta do Napoleon Dynamite first. That's part of the deal.
All right, Shades, would you like to let the know the
Do you smell toast?
Yeah. Why does it smell like burnt toast? I don't even have the toaster plugged in. Shades, would you like to let the lovely people at home know what we're covering right now?
This is Inpatient, Ren and Webby, Bad Company.
Ooh.
I got that ice cold blood pumping under my skin. But I've been out here causing trouble again. The CEO of the bad company, shutter your windows, lock the damn door, so we coming right in. Lost my mind on this molecular level. My head's in the gutter. My friends say I should get it together. Got some substances I love as much as my family members, and you can always count on family to get through the weather. When rains come and them lightning bolts like that sky, I'm a mess. Got no clue cleaner as the time passed by. Built all these castles in the sand, but I can't fight that tide. You might ask why, so let me just remind them why they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. Talking to myself up in a mirror, could I make it any clearer? At this point they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders, I just play with the hand that I got dealt. So they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself.
Man, I am loving this one musically.
Didn't the two girls there, throw their hats? What hats were those?
They sold the security hats.
Okay, I was thinking that they might be in like Inpatient or something, but nope.
But the Inpatients are taking over the asylum. Dude, this choreographed dancing is absolutely fantastic.
So far, it's been all Webby on the singing vocals.
Yeah, he's got to do the singing because Ren's doing the choreography, right?
It's weird we haven't seen either one of them yet.
I don't know if they're going to be in it or not.
I heard that we will not see them.
Who told you this?
Oh, we got, all Webby on the vocals here. And I'm liking the vibe of the song instrumentally. I got that ice cold blood pumping under my skin. Don't know why, but I've been out here causing trouble again. The CEO of Bad Company. Can't deny it, Dillon.
Bad and Company BMX bikes back in the day.
Really?
That's cool. Yes, sir.
Say I lost my mind on this molecular level. My head's in the gutter. My friends say I should get it together. Got some substances I love as much as my family members. You can always count on family to get through the weather. That, quite the statement. Got some substances I love as much as family members. You can always count on family to get through the weather. You know, that's a good family right there. Because even if you're choosing the things you shouldn't sometimes, they'll still be there to try to help you back from it.
And we know Webby's got a real good dad.
Yeah, shout out Dave the Goat.
Dave.
Hey, Dave, will you be my dad?
Dave, can you be all our dads? You could be the Cyber Skull dad.
Yeah, I miss Dave. He hasn't commented in a minute.
He hasn't done anything with Webby in a minute.
We can still watch our videos. We shout him out every time almost.
Maybe he does watch.
Do you know how many bullets I dodged when I said, I wish that guitar was Dave Webster, and all those toxic renegades like, how dare you?
I mean,
Man can play guitar.
Our Instagram got hacked, and they forwarded something to Dave, but thankfully he didn't open it and see it before I got it deleted.
Goodness. Hey, Dave, we did not send you that link.
You get weird stuff from us in your DMs, but don't click on it or go to any random links.
Hey, that's a little misleading, though, because most of the stuff you send people in your DMs are a little bit weird.
That's what I was just going to say is you just made nobody click on anything we ever post now.
Well, if it's a screenshot, if it's a picture of a phone and a computer screen about Mr. Beast giving away free crypto, you should probably stay away.
Okay, that one.
Yeah.
Of all that's the weird one?
Yeah. When did we ever talk about crypto, Dillon? Or Mr. Beast?
No, I think Superman should get a new dog.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Built all these castles in the sand, but I can't fight that tide. I just wanted to say that we have covered Castles by Ren for those who may not be aware.
It's still to this day my favorite Ren rap track.
It is.
It has not been unseated yet. It is still the king for me in Ren rap tracks.
Say I'm Bad Company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. Talking to myself up in a mirror. Could I make it any clearer? Because it's a mirror, Dillon. You get it?
Oh, no.
At this point, they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders. I just play the hand that I got dealt.
That was almost a Freudian slip. I think you were going to say I play with myself.
I do, but Dillon, stop dealing Webby a bad hand at cards, man.
All aces, man.
Smoking aces.
Webby just got to learn how to count cards.
Dillon's our Rain Man.
I got skills.
They're multiplying.
Grease light.
And you're losing control.
I think I like it. I know. I'm mashing up songs.
You know what else is dope? This choreography. And we've only gotten Chris Webster, so we should probably get to Ren.
Any clearer? At this point they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders. I just play with the hand that I got dealt. So they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. I carry my weight down this open road, rattling bones. And With every step I take, my muscles shake, but I stumble on back home. This life's been cold, it's all that I've known. Now tell me just what the fuck is beginner's luck? Cause I'm a veteran of being alone. They say I'm bad company, but I don't act like I'm supposed to. I've heard they say no misery loves company, but I'm too goddamn anti-social. They say I'm bad company.
Okay, so can we just skip to the end?
Nope.
Nope.
There's more.
This seems to be the most traditional sounding track of everything that we've heard so far.
It's obviously really good. I'm kind of having a hard time with just how like normal this is.
Right.
I like all the genre mashup stuff we've had up to this point, and then the final track. Well, I mean, as far as the final video that we're aware of before the album drops, and we get kind of just like a real bass line. Nothing wrong with it. It's a good song, but yeah, I kind of keep waiting for this like hard turn where it switches gears on me, and it might not, and that's okay.
Dude, Ren's vocals on that one, though. Yeesh.
So I will say, and I'm a little bit critical of some of the more outlandish stuff he does. I do like where he's keeping this. He's showing a ton of control here. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's just I got some weird mixed emotions about this one so far.
Seeing as how this is, Ren and whatnot, part of me kind of wishes or hopes that, that band you hear playing on the background is part of the big push, but probably not. Not if they made it over here in the States, right?
No,
Could be Ren on all of it.
probably is.
I mean, that's probably exactly what it is, but he's got a band.
Glenn, come over here and throw down. I carry my weight down this open road, rattling bones, and every step I take, my muscles shake, but I stumble on back home. I was kind of feeling like this is a great follow-up to Down the Road. Stylistically, a few of the references here or there, they kind of pair up fairly decently.
Yeah, I think vocally, definitely, it's a decent follow up to that. I think kind of fits in there. I think Down the Road kind of had a little bit more uniqueness to it. Like I said, I'm having a hard time just kind of like with how just kind of baseline this is.
I mean, this could be the follow-up after he signs the contract and gets all drugged up and now he's here. But then again, not if Madhouse is track number 1.
I like where you've paused this video because it's daylight, but I think it's after midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Yeah. I get that right.
This life's been cold. It's all that I've known. Now tell me just what the fuck is beginner's luck? Because I'm a veteran of being alone. They say I'm bad company. Misery loves company, Dillon.
That's to say.
And I'm too goddamn antisocial. No, that's a lie. I'm very social, Dillon.
That doesn't fit.
What the fuck is this beginner's luck? I mean, both of these artists have been just pounding the pavement when it comes to music for years, dude.
Yeah,
like, there ain't no
I watched
beginner's luck here.
Webby's rant, man. He's been at this thing 17 years. Webby's been out there.
Yeah.
You talking about his Raw Thoughts 8 that he didn't make, number 8?
8 or 9, yeah. I think he was like 8, 9, 10.
I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
Yeah, no, I watched it, man. I watched the whole thing today on my afternoon break. Again, he addressed a lot of things in typical Webby fashion, man. He was taking no prisoners. He kind of dropped the gauntlet a little bit. Those people out there talking trash. But the root of that whole thing was that people don't know him, right? They know Ren. They know who they think Webby is, but they're not his family. They're not his friends. They're not his longtime followers kind of coming at him the way that they have. He's got a point, man.
It's ironic when people want to do something to hurt Webby, and in reality, they're just hurting Ren and everything he's been building.
It's wild to me to like people calling to boycott this project. I'm like, but dude, you understand, like Ren loses also. It's not like if you don't support the album, like just Webby gets hurt here. Like that's ridiculous, man.
As Chris Webby would say, suck a dick.
You know what else is ridiculous?
What?
We haven't finished the song, so we should do that.
Play.
Ain't no misery loves company, but I'm too goddamn anti-social. They say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. Talking to myself up in a mirror. clear. At this point they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders. I just play with the hand that I got dealt. So they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself.
Hey, you just want to roll into the full watch through?
Yeah, I don't really have anything. You know, there was just a little bit of it left that we hadn't really discussed, and I think just go play it again.
I got that ice cold blood pumping under my skin. But I've been out here causing trouble again. The CEO of the bad company, shutter your windows, lock the damn door, so we coming right in. They say I lost my mind on this molecular level. My head's in the gutter. My friends say I should get it together. Got some substances I love as much as my family members, and you can always count on family to get through the weather. When rains come and them lightning bolts like that sky, I'm a mess. Got no cleaner as the time passed by. Built all these castles in the sand, but I can't fight that tide. You might ask why, so let me just remind them why they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. Talking to myself up in a mirror. Could I make it any clearer? At this point they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders. I just play with the hand that I got dealt. So they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. I carry my weight down this open road, rattling bones. And every step I take, my muscles shake, but I stumble on back home. This life's been cold, it's all that I've known. Now tell me just what the fuck is beginner's luck? 'Cause I'm a veteran of being alone. They say I'm bad company, but I don't act like I'm supposed to. I've heard they say no misery loves company, but I'm too goddamn anti-social. They say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. Talking to myself up in a mirror. Could I make it any clearer? At this point they know I'm way past help. I never cared about the doctor's orders. I just play with the hand that I got dealt. So they say I'm bad company. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself.
I think we got to point out that this security guard was 100% in on it.
Yes, he's an
Because the
accomplice.
rest of them are tied up, man.
You must have missed the part where they were hypnotizing him or walking him like a puppet. Yeah, that part.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just thought it because of the lyrics were like about the bones or whatever. It makes a lot of sense now. But I mean, give it up for that dude, man. His acting in this was incredible. I mean, everybody crushed it on the choreography. That was crazy. But you watch him and he is into this, bro. It's awesome.
Maybe he was the choreographer.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
That's what really takes a performance like this over the top, is when you got people who are that committed to it, that into it. It makes it so much more fun. I remember the last time I saw a music video with choreography and a dance crew like that.
No, the last thing I can remember, and it was more, I think, just a single performance. We covered The Plot and You, and they had that really, really elaborate choreography in that one, but that was just one lady.
Choreographer is Press Play Motivation. We got all the dancers listed here. We got the security listed here. Blown 69 Charger. And we got the whole crew. And look, our boy Rook, director, was involved with this one. I heard it might have been, some of Webby's crew involved with this one. That was Impatient Bad Company. And now that we have done the last music video that is dropping before this, we know that there was something that happened this week that Ren and Webby did. We know that we might have an interesting guest coming up on Sunday. But before we tell you guys about any of that stuff and what our plans are moving forward with the unreleased stuff, well, at least at the time of this recording on Monday, we're going to tell you guys what we thought about this song. So who would like to go first?
I'll go. I got a lot to say. The initial watch and pause and analyzation, the playthrough, and really trying to figure out like where this is. I've had kind of like some weird feelings about it. It is a little bit more traditional in song structure. About halfway through the second watch through, what really hit me was the first Webby track that we did for Fail or Fire was Day by Day. Webby's kind of singing. We got JP on the track producing. In that instance, it was Dave Webster, played like several different guitar parts in the song. So it's definitely not abnormal. So this feels a lot more similar to kind of a Webby track featuring Ren. And I think having, Webby predominantly in the beginning and then coming back at the end, Ren having a smaller part, it feels like some of those Webby tracks that we've listened to. And I've always loved Webby's singing voice. It's not as extravagant maybe as some of the things Ren can do, but he knows his strong points. I'm going to go ahead and say it's fire. It's not as like mind-blowing as some of the Inpatient stuff. Tarantula is still my favorite. From everything we've heard, I'm still resting on Tarantula. I love how diverse and wild that track was. Yeah, man, I can't knock it. Lyrically, it's solid. Yeah, I'm still going to give it a fire. But yeah, I think compared to some of the other stuff we've heard, it doesn't rate as high. It's groovy. It's catchy. There's nothing bad about it. I like Ren's vocals a lot. I'm curious to see when we hear the rest of the tracks. I think all of us are probably going to pick some things that we would have maybe rather seen as a video or a single. But I think that's just the nature of it. A project like this appeals to a lot of people's different musical interests. They scratch a lot of itches. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna confidently say it was a fire. Maybe just not as smoldering as some of the other stuff we've gotten.
That was Dillon's last Impatient review, and that's all you guys get. Shades aren't talking. Goodbye.
Let me just remind them why they say I'm bad company.
No, I want to know what the Shades think today.
I also thought that one was fire. It was real calm, cool, collected, and projected all at the same time. Like, it was dope shit. Bummer that we didn't get to see Ren and Webby. I think there was a reasonings on why we didn't see them. They gotta let the other guys shine, right? Can't just be them in front of the camera all the time. Even that security guard that was the choreographer. I'm saying he was. Even him, like, he's got to have time to shine. You don't get that if Ren and Webby are hanging out in front of the camera taking up all the space.
Look at them shine. Oh.
I don't know what else to say other than it was fire. Like Dillon, though, it might not have been crazy over the top like some of the other ones have been. I'm sure that people will still very much appreciate this. I sent Smoking Gun to somebody the other night, and they were like, what the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
Now I'll send him this, and they'll be like, oh, okay.
Just no context, just here's Smoking Gun. To be a fly on the wall. Well, I might come out and surprise somebody. Not really, this was fire. But the thing that might be surprising to somebody is I think this moved up into my top 3 favorite songs off of the Impatient drop so far. I think it worked into my top 3. I'm not gonna lie.
So what? Now it's down the road, this one, or is there a second one in front of this one?
So I think my list was going Down the Road, and then Neurodivergent, and then Caskets, and then Tarantula. Is I think how it went. I'd have to confirm. I posted it in the Discord, but I think this could have worked up to like my number 3 track on the whole thing.
All right, so what are you taking out then?
I'm just bumping Caskets and Tarantula down, and I'm putting it in behind Neurodivergent and Down the Road.
All right, the show's canceled. We can't do it. We can't have
Dylan's
this.
upset right now. Listen,
I
Tarantula's
agree.
still
No.
top 5.
I'm glad you said it, because if he would have knocked out Neurodivergent, I'd be like, fuck this, I'm out.
No, that's still my number
No.
2. That's still my number 2.
Neurodivergent is also my number 2. I got Tarantula, Neurodivergent, and those are my top 2.
Yeah, see, he doesn't want to give Down the Road the props. He doesn't want to do it.
That's not my vocal style. It's good. It's good. But yeah, down the road, definitely not. But that's the thing about this project, right? They've got so many different influences.
There's not much else to say. Choreography was fantastic. Another well-shot video. Shout out Mr. Rook, director, for helping out on this one. It was good stuff, man. I mean, like I said, it was more traditional than all the other stuff we've heard. Webby was crushing it, and musically it hit it for me. And then when Ren came in and was hitting the vocals the way that he did, it just sent it straight to the moon, Dillon.
On a cloud of dust.
It was out of this world. So yeah, that's what I thought about that, Dillon. That's what I thought about the Inpatient drops that we've done so far. Should we tell people our plans on what we're going to be doing with everything else moving forward?
We're going to listen to Lunatic Lullaby and wonder why that wasn't released as a single.
I want to know why Asylum, the title track, wasn't listed as wasn't a single with the music video. We know that they were doing a live stream this week, showcasing them. Each one was supposed to have something. I think what we're gonna do, depending on how it's actually formatted, is actually hang out and watch that stuff as it happens, because we never get to do that. We never get to hang out when Ren is streaming about this stuff or when Webby's streaming about this stuff, because we're waiting to cover it. But with 7 tracks left, we're not gonna be making 7 more weeks of Inpatient videos, because there's gonna be other stuff that's coming.
Aw, everybody else is doing it.
If there's something special that stands out and we think maybe it needs its own video, we might, but we're thinking about doing a live stream in the next few weeks on a Sunday like usual, where we do a full album listen and review, because there ain't no way that with the full album dropping and the rest of these tracks that we can wait 7 weeks to hear them all. It ain't happening. I want to listen to this thing when it drops. I know the boys feel the same. It is what it is, but we think a full album review so that you can at least get our thoughts on a lot of this stuff. And then maybe we could do our own tier album ranking, all the songs, or our top 5 or something like that from it. But I think that's what we may do. We can't give you a specific date yet. I would say the first Sunday, but we got a big old festival coming up before that next Saturday. I don't know. I'm not sure, but we'll let you guys know when we know. Dillon, I have a question for you.
I'm all ear.
What's in the box?
We're going to find out.
If you want to find out what's in this box, you have to tune in tomorrow, because our boy EraserDread is coming on the podcast. He will be live. If you have questions for him about the Faded with the Stranger music video, the Smoking Gun music video, or how he does his thing, or how all of this came to be with Ren and Webby and all this stuff, tune in and ask him all the questions that you want. We'll be there taking questions, talking to him, asking our own questions, and we'll show you exactly what's in that box when we start that stream. So you'll want to be there when it starts, because we may just, after we get through the welcome in intro segment, we'll probably go straight to showing you what's in that box. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Isn't it pretty cool?
Hey, we got something that no other channel has.
Gonna be real cool, so you might want to tune in for that. And if you want to see what else that we did this week, you can see the schedule. It's on the screen right now, but tomorrow is the big day. And I want to say thank you also to everybody who sat through all the capybaras 2 weeks ago. You're the real MVPs.
They loved it.
If you don't know what we're talking about, well, I guess you'll have to go find out. But I think that's all I got. You guys got anything else we think we need to point out before we get out of here?
Nope.
All right. Well, let us know how you rank all of the tracks that have come out with music videos before they drop the rest of them. I want to know what you guys rank them in the comments below, and let us know whether you thought this one was a fail of fire or just plain mid. That's about it. Who are we, Dillon?
We are Cyber School Media.
And this was What Shades.
Fail or fire.
And we'll keep bringing you the heat all week long. We'll see you guys tomorrow for a really awesome podcast. Goodbye.
Later.
So they say I'm bad company.